Hey there, welcome back to the podcast. Did you know, and you shouldn't because we haven't announced it until now, that Gus and I have holiday sweaters? Here, let me set it up a little better. Look at this shit. It looks like a beer can. It says Gus and Eddy, Kings of Podcast, because we're a couple of woke kings. It also says just a couple of boys supporting boys. There's knives as the border, and the coolest part about it is up at the top, it says the theme song, you know, da na 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 na. You get it, you understand, you've seen the show before. We got it in red, we got it in blue, we got it in a darker blue, some would say navy. So if you want to pick up this merch, why did I frame it like this? If you want to pick up this merch, go to crowdmade.com/Gus and Eddy. It's limited time. But yeah, this is our holiday merch. So if you want to support the boys for the holidays, crowdmade.com/Gus and Eddy.
Hey guys, welcome back to...
Oh wait, dude, this is the, we have next week off, so this is the Thanksgiving episode.
This is the Thanksgiving episode?
Yeah, I gotta get my Pilgrim Eddie hat. Hold on.
Wait, you're going right now?
Stall for me. Stall.
It's the intro of the podcast episode right now.
Stall.
Eddie's really the creative force behind most of this podcast. Shoot. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again today for the Gus and podcast. I'd like to welcome our Thanksgiving viewers in with a little Thanksgiving ditty.
Hey, kids!
Okay, good.
Hey, it's Pilgrim oh shit, hold on, I gotta put the headphones on.
What's that? What's up?
And then, stall again?
Stall. You're here, right?
Stall.
Okay, sorry. Thanksgiving ditty.
Hey, kids! It's Pilgrim Eddie, back again for another year. What's your name, little boy?
Are we... Name. Is this gonna be like?
Tell me your name.
Okay, that was right into the mic, dude. My name is Gus.
Hey, Gus. You ever stuffed a turkey before?
No, typically I would just order. Okay, I don't want the touching.
I was gonna go to a whole creepy bit, but I couldn't.
Let's do the whole podcast holding both of each other's hands. We have to like both try to look up shit on that laptop and stuff. Anyway, we're back. We're Thanksgiving.
Back. It's Thanksgiving. Well, next week, but it's Thanksgiving. This is too wobbly on my head. It's gonna fall.
Also, I lost the turkey hat that I had last year. So if you guys have seen it, just let me know again, please.
What did we do last year? Did we just go no headphones that episode?
No, we had headphones. It was just extraordinarily uncomfortable, I'm pretty sure.
I'm trying to see if I can move it back on my head.
You know, we should have like a podcast lost and found for some of the stuff, because now it's like we lost my turkey hat, we lost your Luigi costume, and
one of the headphones.
One of the headphones, your business card, or my business card, and your full wallet.
Yeah, my full wallet's lost, guys. Here's what doesn't make sense to me.
What's that?
So, and you already know this. I've retraced the steps with Tony and Jakey because you were on tour. Dad's not around, you know. But we went to get breakfast. Like, what would you say? It's 2 blocks from here,
if that.
Yeah, and I paid at the front. I put my wallet in my pocket. I've never dropped a wallet once. Also, I always do a wallet phone check whenever I enter or leave a building.
Yep.
Which means I would have done it when I got to the apartment too. So we did a short walk back with my wallet in my pocket, got here, then I didn't leave the apartment for 2 days and searched for 2 days and now 3, including yesterday, for my wallet, and it is just gone.
That is pretty fucking crazy though.
There are no charges on my card. There's no activity with anything I have on my wallet, so it just fucking vanished.
Dude, we've said it before too. It's like the knowledge that you have no fucking clue where it is. Like you almost want to know.
Dude, I would pay $200 just not even to get my wallet back, but just know what happened to it.
Yes.
I would love to just see footage if it just fell out of my pocket, but I truly believe like I would know if it fell out of my pocket because I wasn't even wearing jeans. I was wearing my sweat shorts, so like you'd feel it if it just fell out.
Yeah, like you instantly know that. Especially like my mind is there the whole time I'm wearing like sweatpants or something and I got something in my pocket. Every step part of my brain is feel the wallet, feel the wallet.
If I travel with those shorts on, I put my wallet in my bag because I'm so concerned that it'll fall out. That's how wallet conscious I am.
That's good. I even check into my wallet while I'm traveling. You know, it's like, oh, I left my wallet in the seat in front of me on the plane. Take it out. Every card's there. Let's get it.
Yeah, I usually just, I mainly need to see that one debit. But I also, I got my card replaced recently just because the old one was like deteriorating because it had been used so much, you know, because I'm so rich.
There you go.
But it was like same number, new card. Just got it, and now I lost it and have to get a new card from Chase. They're probably gonna be like, "What? What the fuck?
What the heck?
Is it a problem if I said my bank?"
No.
Okay.
Everyone just takes all of Chase's money at once. You know, people always say, like, hey, well, if you were, like, on your deathbed or you were at Heaven's Gate and you wanted to know, like, the true answers of the universe, you could ask questions. What would you ask? I wouldn't be asking, like, who killed JFK. I'd be like, where's my MP3 player from 6th grade?
Dude,
like, you know?
I told you that one Sonic McDonald's toy, the one, like, small one that I looked for years, it would be that in the wallet. Also, who cares who killed JFK? He's dead.
He's dead.
He got capped.
Was he on my wallet? No, I don't care.
It was straight up like, no, we found it. It was in JFK's pocket in the 60s.
That's what stopped the first bullet coming in was your wallet. Dude, the last time I've had a significant where the fuck is this moment was probably about like 8 months ago. I think you remember this. But I was doing an ad spot for Bombfell clothing.
Oh,
remember that shit?
Yeah.
And Bombfell clothing, again, they're chill or whatever, but they already sent me this big blue box. Like, it's like bigger than a shoebox, and it's blue, and it just says Bombfell on it. I got it. And here's the thing, I'm gonna have to maybe throw my boys under the bus a little bit here. Okay,
it's necessary to the story because if you didn't mention that, it would sound like I did something to the box.
Yes, and Eddie is not the culprit. He's been cleared 100%. Okay,
my hands are clean.
So here's the thing: I had this fucking box here, and when the box was in the apartment, like it was already in here. And I was instructed to not open the box till I shot the promo. So I had a full unopened blue box. It was clearly still sealed and said Bombfell on it. Right. I was cleaning the house and I had my boys over, Ryan and Theo, some of my favorite boys, okay?
Fully naming them too.
I will name them.
It's not you at all, but I need to turn my thing down.
Wow. Thought this was kind of a 50-50 thing.
All right, we're good. Sorry.
All right, Ryan and Theo. I love them to death. They've been in videos. In fact, Theo's been in a shitload of videos.
Yeah, Theo's been in a lot. I want to see him in more as well.
Oh, yeah. In case you didn't know, full props to Theo. He's in the, like, Every Pedestrian Ever, or, like, The Light Bulb Inspector. Like, just a bunch of classic ones. He's the teacher that holds up the A+ in the butt crack thing. Anyway, he's a good boy, and I still love those guys. But now to throw them under the bus. They were here for like 3 days. And here's the thing. I love them. They're on a different time zone schedule. They would get up a few hours before I did, and they would like pick things up. I started to notice. They'd like clean things around, and they'd move stuff around. Mm-hmm. Totally fine. Okay, it's whatever. Regardless, they left. And when they left, it was time for me to do that Bombfell promo slot. And I couldn't find this fucking box anywhere. Mm-hmm. And it was the same story as your wallet. I searched every inch of everything, you know, like places that wouldn't even make sense.
And there's like with this apartment, it's not like a house where you can truly lose like a box. We don't have that much space.
No, it's huge. I even looked into the fucking toilet tank.
Really?
Why would it be in there?
Just in case, like, you had, like, were sleepwalking and just fucking plopped it in.
Boom, baby. Like, I was like...
I Bombfell my toilet every night.
That's the true upper decker right there. Get little particles of high-quality clothing coming down each flush. Anyway, I fucking looked everywhere. And the thing is, there's nobody else it could be. I don't know if Sabrina was even here at all during that trip.
I don't think she was.
No, and I didn't put anything in my car, and I talked to those boys because I knew we had a lot of boxes from the mail. Yeah. There you go, thanks. We had like a lot of boxes and stuff, and I was like, I think one of the mornings, Theo or Ryan, probably Theo because he's a cleaning guy, threw the box in the garbage in the basement, okay? And the thing is, I checked with those guys, and I trust them. I fully believe them. But honestly, I didn't throw that away. Why would I throw that away?
Didn't Theo also break down boxes for you that day and throw
Theo
it?
did do that.
That's where... But also, the thing is, though, Theo's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I don't see him... Because he wouldn't be like, oh, well, this one has stuff in it. It can't be broken down. Better take it downstairs. Mm-hmm. So it just... None of it makes sense.
No, because it's like... Sorry. It's like it would have had to be either... Someone's fucking honking out there. Who that is?
Who that is?
Don't do that. Thanks, they heard me. Yeah, like like somebody had to just have mental diarrhea that day. It had to have either been me doing that or one of those guys fully throwing away a sealed weighted box.
Yeah, because it was in the section of our P.O. box stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just none of it makes sense.
Like,
it's
where
even
would it
bothering me that you brought it up because now I got to think about my wallet and that.
Dude,
maybe we have a little troll in our apartment that just steals things.
What's our troll's name?
Troll.
Troll?
Yeah.
What about it's a troll.
Okay, there you
it's
go.
Like ATROLL.
There you
it's
go.
It's a troll the troll. Send us some a troll the troll fan art. I should just stop requesting shit because you guys will send it in. But thanks for doing that.
Dude, I don't know. I just really want to know where both of those things are.
I know. I don't fucking get it at all.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm about to go back home, and that's where I drive, so I will get my driver's license back after we do the show that after this comes out. Everyone will have seen us at the show.
Yeah, that's true.
Or the shows in Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, dude, when this drops, the whole tour will have been done. I plan on putting out a video, I hope, of just kind of like a thank you for the whole tour thing.
Hell yeah, dude.
Again, guys, thank you. Like, this has been one of the coolest experiences of my life. You know, and you hear me bitch about the travel stuff, of the gas-soaked stuff and hernia and U-Haul and shit. Mm-hmm. But the shows, I love the shows. You know, people are coming out. They've been having a good time, and I'm thankful. So thank you for coming out. And then additionally, if you're kind of in the Los Angeles area, the plan is, even though all of the dates are kind of technically done for the tour, fortunately, there are some potential offers coming down here for the fucking special. What? Super stoked. I don't have any details about that shit right now, but we are planning on fully taping, like, I've got the hour-long comedy special, so I'm going to tape it here probably starting in, I would assume, January. Again, I don't have details when I'm talking to you right now, but some of the folks I've been talking to, we're trying to line up some slots in Los Angeles, and we'll probably tape it around here. So stay tuned for that, for some tickets coming down. We'd love to have your ass cheeks in the seats.
There you go.
That's the whole thing.
We'll just keep the link in the description then.
Thanks, Guy. Thank you, everybody, for doing all the supporting, too. Do you want to look at some PRE Goontas?
Yes. So today we specifically asked for more arguments that we get to settle.
I fucking love this so much, shit, dude.
And I love not picking the side of our viewers. Well, actually, one thing I want to stress really quick that I saw on our subreddit that I want to make sure is we do the 2-minute rant thing sometimes, but people I saw were saying that they are like afraid of, like horrified that they would be the person. We're not like that. Don't worry. Yeah. It's like if we're ever complaining about something, it's just like something that's not super bad or is somebody directly being like kind of crazy. Like, we don't come back after like meet and greets and are like, this fucking guy and this guy and this guy. Like, it's all positive all the time. So don't be scared of us. But also don't be annoying.
Yeah, that's a good point. And it's like, too, we've expounded upon this in the past, too. It's like, I've even gone back and forth on feeling bad, like, oh, should we kind of complain about people? Should we not? I like to think that we got a pretty good, healthy balance of that right now.
I think it would be disingenuous to just pretend like nothing ever bothers us.
Yeah, plus it's interesting.
Yeah, I would have wanted to hear it when I was watching viewers, but yeah, if you're concerned about being that guy, you're already not that guy. Yeah. Or girl. Or just boy in general.
There you go. I mean, I felt bad, too, because there was even a meme that was on, like, the subreddit that was, like, me. I think I already talked about this, like, me waiting to meet Gus at one of his live shows and trying to not fuck up. And it's, like, the Jordan Peele sweating thing, you know? But it's like, dude, of the thousands of people that I've met in person now, like, coming out of the meet and greets, there have maybe been, like, 4 people that were actually, like, what the fuck,
and 2 of them were drunk.
So. Yeah, it's, like, so chill. Like, you guys are cool.
Don't worry. Also, I'm so fucking tired of people, this is a small rant thing though, of people saying, hey, what do I gotta do? It's like a girl will tweet at me and be like, what do I gotta do to be considered a boy because I'm a girl? How many times do we have to stress? The term boy is a blanket term for every human being that cares about their boys. That's it. It's not exclusive. There you go.
Everybody ever
that's good has been a boy.
Eddie, rapid fire round. This, you say yes if they're a boy and if we support you.
Okay.
Middle schoolers.
What? No.
Wait, you don't support middle schoolers?
I thought middle schoolers are the worst though. They make fun of other people.
Oh, that's right.
It depends though. That's a blanket middle schoolers.
That's true. Okay. Fuck middle schoolers. Okay. Adult males with a job.
The thing is, you're giving me something. You're not saying if they're like friends with if they do something good. You're just saying like a blanket group of people for no reason.
Okay, any woman in the workplace.
They have to care for somebody. That's what the boy is.
I know. I was just I was dragging you there. We're joshing you guys. We're actually really serious about it.
No, for real though. Stop asking if you can be a boy. You can if you care about your boys.
You just have to be respectful and kind. That's literally the only stipulation.
Yes.
But anyway,
let's shit on somebody.
Let's fucking that is our 2-minute rant. All right, let's choose who's an idiot and who's a smart guy. Okay, follow us on Twitter at Eddie Burback and at Gus Buckets.
Do it. Stop. You've heard us say it every week. Just go to Twitter and follow us for once.
Guys, what's wrong with you? We also have Instagrams?
Yeah, I never promote my Instagram.
I don't either.
Follow me. Well, you do it on your links, right? Usually?
I got them on my links. What I always do at the top pinned comment of my main channel is I will make a joke about following me on Twitter, which is like also me actually saying, actually follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
But I do have
my outro card.
You got your links on the channel up?
What do you mean, like?
Where it's like you go to your channel and it's like Twitter, Instagram.
Oh, I don't know if I have those fully hooked up in normal. I'm not sure.
Damn, I got those. Step up, maybe. Weird. Anyway. Okay, so anyway, LeBreaker Luke says, "Hey, Gus and Eddie, my roommate and I are in disagreement about whether maple syrup should go in the fridge or stay out on the counter. I personally think that you put it in the fridge to let the food heat up to the syrup."
What?
Wait, what?
Whoa, hold on.
To let the food heat up the syrup.
But
that is still.
Why are you making it cold if you don't want it cold? You're just making your food colder.
That's the truth.
If you wanted the maple syrup to get heated up, just don't put it in the fridge. I don't understand.
That's the thing. I would say I come from a long line of people that have put syrup in the fridge.
We have never done it at my household, but also go ahead, finish.
But no, I mean, that's just it though. Is the logic is like we always did it, but at the same time, I was like, we don't need to do this, and it kind of takes away from the hot stack of griddles.
Unless you like it cold, unless you like dipping into a cold. Here's what I would propose: if you guys like a condiment at a different temperature, buy one each and have it the way you like it.
Ooh. Are you kind of a syrup snob too? Or are you like one of those like, oh, it can't be like log cabin, it's got to be good shit?
I sometimes when my mom would buy the off-brand ones, I just really wouldn't like them.
Yeah.
I believe, just from memory, because I haven't bought it in a while, I believe I'm an Aunt Jemima boy.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. So I don't have specific, like, fuck this brand, fuck that one.
My opinion on it, too, is like, while I do think that it's like, we've criticized the beer snobs in the past.
Oh, yeah.
It's beer. I do think, in the same vein, there is a pretty distinct difference between maple syrups. Like, there is legit, like, oh, this is 100% maple syrup. And there is, like, kind of the log cabins, the Aunt Jemimas, the Mrs. Butterworths. They're like, this is...
Right.
I mean, it's just a lot of synthetic, like, corn oil and like, sugar and stuff.
Yeah.
I personally, I like both of them. I do prefer the true maple stuff, but I'm like, I'm fine if you're going to go hard in one camp on that. Because it really is, like, way a lot of just sugar processed stuff and then, like, the real deal.
Yeah, the worst is the processed stuff that's also sugar-free. And it's like, my mom got that once by accident. I just about threw her out a window.
Dude, someone asked a good question for like the Phil questions, and I forgot to bring it up. We ran out of time because we went too long. My battery died, and I freaked up. But somebody said, what are some like really stellar generic brands of food?
Oh, man. Fuck, because I had a bunch when I was younger, but I don't remember what I like. I remember liking the Aldi off-brand Puff Cheetos a lot. I think they were called, like, Clancy? There was an alligator on it. A big old gator.
Oh, puffs.
What about you?
I mean, honestly, I don't even know if you can consider them generic brand at this point, but all of the Malto-Meal bagged cereal stuff, I think, is so far superior.
Oh, yeah, you got the off-brand Oreo O's for Par 9. Yeah, those were good. I was snacking on that bag the whole time.
You guys want to maybe take some substances into your system and you want the best sugar load ever, you get some marshmallow mateys with the like berry colossal crunch hybrid. It's fucking nuts. It's like genuine. It's like Lucky Charms mixed with like Berry Colossal Crunch.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's tasty and
it's in the bag,
sugar.
so you just feel like you can dump it out into the bowl and you're not wasting anything.
And it's like you know exactly how much you're getting, and those bags are packed to the gills with cereal.
They lasted us for like the entire week. I was surprised.
It's good shit. So scope that, peep that. Kroger's got a lot of good brand stuff, and honestly, the Costco, the Kirkland shit, that's probably the highest quality generic brand stuff ever.
Well, yeah, that's what I always hear is especially Kirkland alcohol is the, like in taste tests always wins.
You go over to Michael and Will's house, all their shit is Kirkland brand.
There you go.
They got like 2 gallons of like Kirkland whiskey and shit.
They got the membership, dude.
Gotta cash in, baby. All right, what's up?
I was going to say, I don't know if they have the membership, but I assume so because they have all that stuff.
They better. Michael probably just created a bot to scam free Costco memberships.
He made a bot to work at Costco and get the employee discount.
At the Merchant, Russ says, my girlfriend likes eating ice cream and SpaghettiOs with forks. There's no disagreement, but I need validation that she's kind of a freak.
I think SpaghettiOs with forks is much different than ice cream. You're fine on SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, that's a pasta dish.
Yeah, and you can still get the sauce on there. Ice cream, however,
no.
There we have a problem. What are you doing?
That's not right.
Because it's like it'll work still, but also what are you doing?
Yeah, why? Like, why would you prefer that?
Because there's no like lick factor as much because there's the fucking holes.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I fully agree. I think that's fucking weird. She's half a freak.
Yeah, I think, SpaghettiOs is fine, but definitely not ice cream.
Here's a real dumb one for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
At says, my girlfriend says gold and silver aren't colors, but I say they are.
What the fuck? What is that?
Are you dumb?
Can you finish the question?
Yeah. So my girlfriend says gold and silver aren't colors, but I say they are. Who's right?
Dude, Google gold, like a gold color, and then click Google, like the image search on it. Like,
is gold a color? Gold or golden is a yellowish orange color.
Obviously, it's like a fucking it's like saying like my girlfriend doesn't think that like eggshell white is a color. It's like, yes, it is.
Yeah.
So she's like, what is she saying? Like, no, it's a metal. It's not a color.
Is water real?
Man, that's really dumb.
That's so dumb of her to say that. I'm sorry. You should probably leave immediately.
Yeah, you'd leave.
All right. This one's fucking stupid. At Michael Bryan C says, I said that fall is overrated. My friend holds it as the best season. What?
Hold on.
What do you mean overrated?
Fall's a great season.
And
we're missing out on it.
It's my favorite season.
It's my favorite as well. Because it's especially Midwest. It's just like it's the time when everything's the best. You get to do fashion a little bit more with some jeans and some jackets, but it's not too cold. You get to do fall activities and it's the comfiest season because even though winter is comfy, when you're outside, it is absolutely not.
Yes.
Also, fall has Thanksgiving and Halloween. Those are 2 holidays.
Yeah, and arguably. Wait, when does winter start officially?
December 22nd, 21st?
It's fucking stupid. When does winter start? Whoever has the official transitions of the seasons down, though, is fucking wrong. It's stupid as hell.
Oh, you're talking... Well, it's because the equinox shit.
Yeah, whoever Kyle Equinox is or whatever, fuck you, dude. Yeah, winter technically starts on December 21st.
Yeah.
And it goes till March 19th? Fuck off, Equinox,
Get the
bitch.
fuck out of here.
Idiot.
Dude, I always hated, and especially like Midwest, I don't know what it's like for the rest of the country, but for us, where you get to like March in elementary school.
Yeah.
And every time the calendar would, have like a lion and a lamb and it would have all the flowers for March and it would still be fucking like negative 20 degrees. And every time it's like, March, you're a fucking liar.
Yeah.
It sucks here still.
You're stupid.
I've had spring breaks where it snowed before. That's not very cash money.
That is not cash money. That's crap money.
Thank you, dude.
Take it home
Thanks
with you.
for the support.
This one isn't even a question, but we'll give you some praise. This person said, "Hey boys, today I ran my first official 5K and I have your podcast to thank for. I was not doing well health-wise, so I decided I'd only listen to your podcast when I went to a run. I can't go for a week without it, so here I am. Too bad turned me into an audio listener."
Yay!
Good job! Fuck
that
you,
makes me
audio
really
listener.
happy. Oh yeah, fuck you. That's guys. Fucking exercise. It's good for you. No, but really, though, that makes me happy to hear.
That's a good one. We're proud of you. Why don't we take a little pause and open up some friggin'
Man!
I don't know how much mail we have, okay? I can't tell you a good status report here. But
what? Because we haven't been to the P.O. Box?
I don't know. Yes, that's correct.
Was the last time you were there when I was there?
Weeks ago, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what the status is. We'll let you know. But anyway, the post office box is in the description down below.
Dude, our just schedule has been so confusing. I was trying to think like, oh, when did we do that? And there was a whole trip back to Chicago with me, and then you here with Jakey, and then you gone on tour, and now us here. It's just like too much shit to track.
Yeah, our lives are fractured. This comes to us from, like, it's called award.com.
Whoa. Did we win an award?
We won some shit, dude. Here's the piece of paper. This is from Carlos, I guess, I hope.
Okay.
All right, dude, this feels legit as shit.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Dude, it's a plaque.
Dude, it's got our logo on it. It looks good.
This looks fucking good. Award.com is not a sponsor, but I would be interested in sponsoring them because this looks pretty quality. Here's what the plaque says. Gus and Eddy. Sun go down, good sun. Go down, bad, sun up, bad is warm. I've been saying that for years for verbatim. Actually, I don't think that's true. He's right about that. I feel like maybe the first to say it, or at least in recorded history. So if we could just, can you patent that for me? Just put it on a plaque. Put it on a plaque. Someone just fucking send us a plaque already. So just send us a plaque of sun. Go, whoa, wait, what the fuck did I even say? Sun, Goku bad. Haha, sun, go up bad. Sun be down. Oh no, is what you said okay.
Did we say that?
What?
I don't remember. Dude, people keep quoting shit from the podcast. I realized I don't remember anything that we ever say.
No.
But we clearly said put it on a plaque, and they did. So thanks, Carlos.
Okay, I read this. I was like, am I on PCP right now? What the fuck is going on?
That's one
here?
where that's absolutely being a decoration to the apartment. It looks too official to not have.
It smells great.
And from far away, does it smell like wood?
It smells like, yeah, nice finished wood. It's good shit.
Ooh. Yeah, that's one where from far away it looks like we won an actual award, and then when people go up to read it, they'll have a stroke.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. Yeah, honestly, award.com, not a sponsor. Shit looks good. Send us money. And Jack's Pizzas.
He said, oh, so I didn't hear you say award.com. I thought you just meant our fans.
No.
Send us money. Okay, so here we got, whoa, what?
What is it?
It's Bad Boys the movie, but a GameCube game for Bad Boys the movie. I didn't know they made a game for Bad Boys.
I didn't either.
Miami Takedown.
Dude.
It's straight up just the cover of the movie.
Did Martin Lawrence and Will Smith provide voices for this?
Please look that up.
Well, I would put my money on yes. It's a surprise sleeper hit.
Then we got also a book of 1-star reviews. So
Okay.
I'm assuming that's themed with that stuff.
There you go.
This is a letter for you.
Thank you.
This is... What did yours say?
Gus Danger Johnson.
Mine says Bitch Eddie.
That's not his Christian name. What the fuck, you guys?
This one says read on the podcast.
Oh, this is a long bitch. I don't know if we can do that.
Wait, hold on.
Either way, this is from Ava, so thank you so
I was
much.
going to look for that. This one says read on the podcast. I'm going to see if I want to read it, but they also called me a bitch, so...
So, Ava, not very BSB of you right now.
Hey, Ava, thanks for putting stickers along the entire envelope so I couldn't fucking open this.
What do you want to guess that Bad Boys Miami Takedown on GameCube and PS2 has on IGN?
Has on IGN? When's the article from?
2004.
I'm going to guess...
It's IGN.
I'm going to guess 7.5.
Good. That's a very IGN guess of you, Eddie. But shockingly, it is a 3.6.
Oh, fuck. Dude, we should live stream that.
Yeah, you know you fucked up when you got an IGN 3.6.
Well, okay. Her brother and her found this game at a flea market, so that's why it looks kind of rough, but it works because we played it. The book is pretty self-explanatory. I saw it at a bookstore and thought Gus will like this, or maybe Eddie, IDK. Either way, it's not another communist manifesto.
There you go.
Thank you, Ava. Thank you.
Thank you, Ava. I love you.
I'll read this later in private where you called me a bitch.
Not nice. Not nice at all.
No.
I'm looking at the reception thing here for Bad Boys Miami Takedown, and there's like 2 sentences, and one of the sentences is, this game was declared number 10 worst for Game Trailer's top 10 best and worst video games, and it placed number 3 for top 10 worst movie games.
Jesus. Oof. This one's a bottle of liquid?
Will Smith. Wait,
I think it's just extra virgin olive oil.
Ooh.
Olive oil.
Haha, I did the video on that.
Okay, there you go.
Dude, You ever get this shit in your eye like I did when I made the video about this?
No.
Don't ever do that. It fucking stings.
I don't remember you telling me about that when it came out. Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Did you ever see that one classic Vine where it's virgin olive oil and it like the person to sexy music uncaps it, sticks his finger in, takes a marker and crosses out virgin on it?
That's fucking good.
It's one of my fave Vines. Peanut. Peanut. Peanut.
Get one to stick on my tongue.
Hold on. That was so loud. Holy shit. Tony has to bump that down.
That was like the second try.
Your scream was so like,
Because I was also like, I need to expel air so I don't like suck this. Can you imagine me having to delay a show because I'm in the ER for sucking down a packing peanut?
Yeah, what happened to Gus? Yeah, he just started sucking packing peanuts down.
That's how you know shit got rough on the road. I was snorting packing peanuts.
All right, do you have more disagreement? Where's my phone?
Wait, I have one more piece of fucking mail.
Do it. I'll look for disagreements.
All right. Slice and dice, bitch.
Hold on.
Wow, this looks like just someone's regular manifesto.
Oh, jeez.
This is from Jake K.
That makes me nervous. Is it newspaper?
Oof. Here's my personal mail from the last month. I didn't want it.
Dude, find his bank account number.
All right, who wants some Jake K dollars in their thing?
That's Flo from Progressive.
Wow, this is actually just his mail for like a whole fucking month. That's pretty hilarious. It's a good meme.
Okay, this is a bad question. Somebody's talking about pronunciation, but doesn't say how their friend pronounces a word, so it doesn't help us at all.
Yeah.
I've been trying to explain to my friend for 5 years that the proper way to pronounce the shellfish conch is conch and not concha.
What?
I don't know, dude. That's like, again, any of these pronunciation ones, look up the pronunciation and play it. Like,
yeah,
that's it.
And it's conch. Look at how to pronounce conch. Let's go full volley on this. Wait, look how they spell it for the sounding it out. Kaangk.
What? What does that sound like?
Let's listen to what this shit is.
Conch.
You're supposed to say conch?
What?
That's stupid.
Oh, wait. What do they say in SpongeBob? Conch shell? Conch shell?
No, they say conch. The magic conch.
I feel like they do. We're not going to get...
So it's one of those correct ones where it's like, it's not really correct.
We're not going to get, like, screwed if we play SpongeBob audio, right?
Not if it's that, like, 2 seconds on this.
SpongeBob conch shell.
All
right. Yeah, 11 seconds.
Magic. Conch.
Yeah, they say conch.
They say conch.
Idiot.
So SpongeBob is the dictionary.
So Google is wrong. Stupid. All right, I got a question here for you. Because that would bring us to the conclusion of the mail.
Can I just say a really dumb one really quick?
Yes.
I say that Toy Story, Nemo, The Incredibles, and every other Disney Pixar film that was released before Disney actually bought Pixar in 2006 are still considered Disney movies. Friend says that movies are just Pixar movies. They show the Disney logo before those movies play.
Yeah.
Correct? Right? They do, right?
Before, like, Finding Nemo and shit?
Yeah. Actually, are those just Pixar movies?
I don't know.
Because before they bought them, but they still had a stake in the company, didn't they?
I think so. I mean, I still lump them in, though. Like, in terms of, like, layman speak of, like, hey, what's your favorite animated Disney movie? I still think you can, like, do that shit.
Oh, in my head, I consider that Pixar, though. Like, when I say Disney movie, animated Disney, I think of their 2D animation.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say that they're not Disney movies.
Okay, I can see that.
I think of them as Disney and Pixar. I don't know, actually. I don't know if they, like... What was Disney's involvement before? Give me the good one. This one doesn't matter very much.
All right. Here's one that we just already know the answer to. At Preheated Toast, another good username.
There you go.
Says, my friend thinks the Chick-fil-A drive-thru is so fast because they make people who are inside wait more. That's the rule of drive-thru, is the drive-thru gets the fucking priority. That's just fast food logic.
Yeah, but like wait more than other places?
Where it's like, if there are some orders coming in, the idea is, in general, drive-thrus,
Yeah,
like,
'cause you get a car wait.
yeah, it's like those are typically prioritized by the fast food shit as opposed to people inside.
But I'll give you the real answer because Portillo's does the same thing. They just have more employees.
That's also a good
That's
way
why
to do
it's
it.
so fast. You go into Chick-fil-A. Think of the amount of people you see at a Burger King compared to the amount of employees you see at a Chick-fil-A. There are like, anytime I've been to Chick-fil-A, there are like 5 people just standing around the counter.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you guys doing?
They're overstaffed as shit over there.
Yeah, there you go. That's why.
Excuse me. Also, I don't ever want to think about Burger King. Burger King's probably in general my least favorite fast food place.
I used to like it. I liked their old fries when they were just the worst McDonald's ones. I didn't like when they made them super thick.
Really?
Tony likes them.
Oh, yeah. I don't like the thick fries. And their shakes are very disappointing compared to the other fast food shakes in general.
I would say that their nugget deal is very, very good. It's like, what was it, like $1 for or like $2 for like 10 nuggets?
I think it's
$1.49.
$1.49 for fucking 10 nuggets.
And they're good. And also they have the Hershey pies, which are good. But yeah, that's a probably bottom tier fast food chain.
And if you can give them credit, like Eddie said with the examples of even like Hershey pie and shit, I think that they're one of the more experimental fast food burger places.
Yeah, but always incorrect.
Yeah, it's like I do like their mac and Cheetos kind of shit.
I never had them.
It's disgusting.
Gross me out.
But like they're good, and it's like, well, they innovated. Plus, Burger King's the only place that has ices in general.
There you go. But also, yeah, so one thing with Burger King, though, is like with their experiments, usually they're like grilled hot dogs. And you're like, I don't want a hot dog from BK, you know? Like,
yeah. And they have tacos, too.
Yeah, and it's like the best experimental fast food place is Taco Bell.
Yeah.
They always are just knocking it out of the park. I will say the last year of Taco Bell has been the most disappointing experiments they've done for their, like, They what do they call like the tiers for each month? Whatever they have a name for. It's like every time they try a new item, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, Tony knows because of the subreddit. But one thing I will say, and I'll hand this one fully to Tony, and I messaged you about it, is I might say that as far as just fast food tier list wise goes, Shake Shack is an absolute S tier fucking food, dude.
Really?
Tony was like kept insisting because I had Shake Shack before and liked it. But he said, like, you have to come to Shake Shack and you have to try their nuggets. They're so good. And he kept insisting, and, like, we kind of it never worked out where we went home and we didn't do it, and then he came here and we didn't do it. So finally, Jakey, Tony, and I were going to see The Irishman, and we went to Shake Shack first. First off, Shake Shack sells beer, which is awesome.
Already there.
So we got beers and then nuggets, and they got cheese fries, and the cheese is so high quality that if you were to get it delivered, it kind of like hardens a little bit because it's like actual melted cheese.
Good.
And the nuggets were, and I will say this with 100% confidence, the best fast food nuggets I've ever had.
Yeah.
Better than Chick-fil-A. Better than, I would even say the classic McNugget is up there. It was so high quality that I was seriously like, Tony, all the hype was worth it.
Yeah.
It's so fucking, and their honey mustard is good too.
Damn, dude.
I was blown away. Also, I'll give it to BK. They got great honey mustard.
I believe you.
I hate when honey mustard is the best when it's that like the very sweet kind of tangy yellow one. But I hate you'll go to like Popeyes and it'll be like there's pepper in it, and it's like this really harsh mustardy taste. It's like no.
And it's like I do like a peppercorn kind of mustard, but there's a distinction. Like fast food honey mustard should just be this blank, half yellow, half beige kind of shit.
There you go. It's got to be sweet. That's what I expect out of my honey mustard.
Yeah, you can hit me some peppercorn mustard, then throw that shit in.
Yeah, make it a separate option.
Are you a fan of / have you ever tried horseradish mustard?
I've not tried it, so I can't say I'm not a fan.
Do you like horseradish at all?
I have never had horseradish in my life once.
I love it. It's definitely, it hits you hard though.
Horseradish was in all the cartoons we watched, the one food that was like, avoid, avoid, avoid.
Yeah, it's just so strong. Have you ever had like wasabi on anything?
Yeah.
It's like it's that same, you know how it kind of kicks you in the back of the nose?
Yeah.
It's that kind of palate thing. So, yeah.
That's what people like to call me, the wasabi of Schaumburg, Illinois. Just like to kick people in the back of the nose.
Quite a title you got there. Lots of syllables.
One thing I didn't know too, we were talking about the Schaumburg Improv.
Yeah.
Because my family doesn't live there anymore, so fuck you guys. Is that I didn't know the Schaumburg Improv is technically the Chicago Improv.
Really?
I went to the website yesterday and it was like the Chicago Improv in Schaumburg.
Well, I never.
Pretty crazy.
Here's another pregunta for you, Eddie.
Hit me with it.
First of all, I clicked on this dude's profile, and he has a pretty funny pinned tweet. I hope it's his own joke.
Okay.
But his pinned tweet just said, I tried committing suicide today. Never doing that shit again. Almost killed myself.
That's really funny.
That's a good tweet. I hope you wrote that. It's funny. Otherwise, at YoungNoodle3 says, in the scenario that there are 2 parking spots available, one close to the building, but harder to get into from where you are, or
Wait,
one...
What does it mean harder to get into?
I would assume pulling into, like you might have to do a few like point turn to get in.
Okay.
So it's difficult to park close to the front, or one that is further, but much easier to park in. Which do you choose and why?
If I'm just having a regular day and the weather's fine, I almost always park in the easy back spot and just walk.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with like, oh, my car is so nice, I don't want it to get hit. It's straight up, because it's not.
Yeah.
But like, I just really usually just am lazy and just park to the first spot I see. I don't care about walking.
Dude, man, after my own heart guy here, I got to throw Sabrina under the bus again here.
Oh, no.
This is a constant, like, a micro fight that we have where it never actually we get mad at each other, but we are always in disagreement about it. Whenever I'm driving, I don't give a fuck. Dude, it has to be a torrential downpour for me to fight for a spot that's up front.
Even if it's drizzling, yeah, I'll park in the back of a full Walmart parking lot and walk the entire way.
It's like I don't care. Like, because genuinely, it's truthfully like at most maybe a 20-second difference depending on where you park in the lot.
Yeah.
Sabrina will go out of her way to kill herself, spending like 5 to 10 minutes getting the most, like, as the crow flies, closest spot to the venue possible. And we're going past, like, dude, there's 3 parking spots. Go, park there. No, I can get closer.
I wonder if that has to do with, because Sabrina grew up around here, right?
Yes.
So, like, even though I'm in the suburbs, she grew up in a significantly more populated area. So parking's probably always been more agitating for her, right?
I don't get it, though. It's
I don't.
Like, genuinely, she truthfully will waste 5 full minutes trying to find a closer spot as we
When
park.
there are spots in the back?
Yeah, it's like she will spend 5 minutes to save 10 seconds.
I gotta agree with you on this one, pal.
I love you, Sabrina. That is so fucking dumb. It's like, and the thing is, when I drive
She's not even here to defend herself, dude.
we'll have her be a special correspondent one time, and Sabrina comes on, we just fight the entire podcast.
I just sit here silently and just looking at the camera. Like,
Stop. I would fucking do that. It's about petty shit. Anyway, but like when I park, I literally don't even think about it. And nobody that I've ever driven with has ever criticized me for parking shit. And I'll park like middle of the road, you know?
You know what's a parking pet peeve for me with that? Is I understand if you have a big car. So like Eric has a Suburban, and I get backing out sucks.
Yeah.
So backing into a space, I understand. If you have a car that's easy to back out, you are only adding time by backing into a space by pointing the front of your car forward.
Yep.
Because they're like, oh, it's faster when I leave. And it's like, yeah, but backing into a space takes more time than backing out.
Yeah.
Backing out is just a straight up, you're out.
And backing in, it's like there's a risk of scraping cars and shit,
yeah.
You know?
It's just, I don't get it. If your car, I mean, I guess if you just like it, that's fine. But don't try and argue that it saves time, because that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Absolutely. And you know what? I don't think that not only is my parking issue or my parking situation a non-issue, I think that it's the preferable way in every way. Because, dude, I'll find the middle of the lot shit. It's like, it's a beautiful day. It's 70 fucking degrees out. And the spot that I chose, I drove in, and there was 2 right by each other. So now I can front out because there's no cars around me. Oops, I got a little close to the white line. Doesn't matter. There's 50 better parking spots closer, and I just added 10 seconds on my walk.
Yeah. That's
I
one
spit
thing
everywhere.
I know Tony also doesn't care, but he'll do something where I'll park and we'll get out of the car and he'll just go, wow, really parked as far back as you could, huh, buddy? Like, just being a dick. And I'll be like, do you care? No, I don't.
He fucking got you, dog. All right. Anyway, at Cams05 says, my mom thinks that butter and sugar on bagels is gross, while I think that it's perfectly fine. I mean, it's basically round toast.
Hold on.
Butter and sugar.
So I'm assuming that she's okay with, because like brown sugar and butter is different, but just straight sugar and butter on toast, like,
I've heard of it, but
it sounds fine.
Truthfully, I've exclusively heard about it from older people. Like both of my grandmas said, yeah, when we were a kid, like that was a dessert item. You get butter and sugar, but that seems like some Great Depression era boring shit.
I mean, it's still fine, but from the question, it sounds like your mom it was a mom, right? That didn't like it?
Yeah.
It sounds like she'd be cool with it on toast. So to think that it's gross on a bagel, like, what?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Those are the same things, just one's a circle.
Yeah.
It's
fucking stupid. What did you have on toast growing up? Because for dessert shit all the time, we would do, my mom had like fresh baked bread that we would toast up, and you get a little butter on that. We get cinnamon sugar and then some honey drizzle on top.
Yeah, it's my mom would do the like brown cinnamon sugar mix thing, and I would do that just on regular toast with butter sometimes. I revealed to I revealed too much info. We transported. My mom had a job that she had to go work at the same time we were going to school. So a lot of it was just like, yeah, here's some fucking Eggos. Like, and she took the time to make it for us, but it's like we couldn't do like full things. I loved the French toast dipper stick things.
Yeah.
You ever have, oh god, they're so fucking good.
At school, but we never got them at home. Again, we grew up so fucking organic, and especially me being the oldest, like I bore the full brunt of my mom trying to be like, we're gonna be health-o mode shit. Dude, I think I used to eat so much food. Like, I still eat a lot, but I used to eat so much when I was growing up because it would literally be like I would wake up, I would eat a bowl of cereal, I would take like a piece of toast or like a sandwich out to the bus. I would eat that on the bus. I'd get to school, first class. I would go and I would buy a $1 breakfast, you know, where it's like a breakfast burrito and an apple and milk. I would pay one of the girls at the table who wasn't getting breakfast to go get me breakfast.
This is just in high school? You could
just
buy
in high
food?
school.
Okay, yeah.
So I would have a cereal at home, bread, double school breakfast. I'd go to lunch.
Shit.
I would go to lunch, and my mom would pack me a lunch every day. So I would eat my homemade full lunch, which was typically like sandwich, chips, some soup,
Holy shit.
crackers, and apples. I would buy an additional school lunch to eat with my lunch. I would eat in face class, like home ec class, at the end of the day, and I would go get a Subway before a basketball game.
How are you not like 1,000,000 pounds? Well, you're also running cross country at the time,
Yeah,
right?
I was running like 5 miles a day every day.
Shit.
And I was in baseball and football and cross country and basketball.
There you have it. Yeah, because when I did sports was when I ate the most in high school. But that's, dude, some of the things you're thinking back, yeah, like with even what you were eating in school of like, how did that not bomb my body that day? We had something called the Double XL cookie. And straight up, I don't know how it was allowed. It was until, you know, when Michelle Obama rocked the boat for all of us, which was a good thing because we took this item out. And the second it was gone, I was like, why was I allowed to eat that? Where I'm not saying it's a good thing overall. I don't know the politics of that. Fuck you guys. Where the Double XL cookie was, no joke, about like this big.
Yeah.
And you would have to eat it with a fork. And they would cook it. I'm pretty sure it's just like Portillo's with the cake that they used a little bit of like mayo to cook it with, like to make it just extra greasy and like good. I know it sounds gross, like, but the people use that for dessert sometimes.
In the batter?
Yeah.
I've had
it's
that.
like, and so like, it just makes it more fattening but good. And it was just like a cookie that fully, if you cut it and pulled it apart, it was like full like chocolate drip, like amazing cookie, best cookie I ever had. But it was like over 1,000 calories.
Oh, easy.
And people, dude, there would be guys in my lunch that would be like, yeah, everyone come watch. I'm going to eat 5 Double XL cookies today. And it would just, I would watch and be like, what the fuck are they doing? Or like, you know, Bosco sticks?
Yeah.
I absolutely fucking love Bosco
I do
sticks.
too.
They're one of my favorite foods ever. I haven't had them for years. I remember people like straight up the whole tray being covered in like a pyramid of Bosco sticks. I can have 3 max for Bosco. And it's like, how the fuck are you guys doing this? High schoolers eat more than anybody in the world.
You know, another like kind of silent, I don't know, killer, but just fucking body destroyer in high school is like you either don't know or you don't care about how many fucking energy drinks you drink in high school.
I never fucked with energy drinks.
I didn't do it. I don't think we ever even had an energy drink in the house, but I'd have kids that would like, you know, maybe they were kind of the tougher kid on the bus and they would have like a giant BFC can of fucking Monster and they'd just keep drinking like rock stars all day and shit.
Jesus Christ.
It's like your brain is developing. You're 15 years old and you're having like 8 Monsters in a day.
You remember, I think we talked about on the podcast before, that 16-year-old that died from that, a caffeine overdose? Yeah, where it was, I think it was like a large Mountain Dew and then a refill and then a coffee and then a 5-hour energy and maybe one more thing. And it's like, oh, I wish somebody had told that kid about the dangers of that. Because he was like 16. I doubt he knew.
I remember there was this one time in 4th grade, there was a kid in my class named Zach. Not the same Zach that stole my birdhouse tech deck, a different one.
Or the 15 Zachs that I was friends with when I was younger.
None of those ones. It was a good batch. No, there's this kid named Zach, and we were talking about like health stuff, and it was 4th grade. And we were having like this small group discussion, and my teacher, she came up and we were talking about kind of daily eating habits, and Zach goes like, yeah, you know, I have a hot dog every day. And she's like, wait, you have a hot dog? She goes, yeah, you know, I probably eat 2 hot dogs every single day.
Which, you can't just like recall, like, you don't know that I'm thinking of it.
Yeah.
There's 2 dogs that I have.
Which is like, that's bad for you. Also, it's not going to kill you. But she goes like full seriousness to a 4th grade child. She's like, Zach, if you don't stop doing that, you're going to get a heart attack and die.
What?
And he
It's
just,
2 hot dogs, bro.
he started weeping. He was, what? And she doubled down. She's like, yeah, you're going to die if you keep doing that. Just like, it's 2 hot
What
dogs.
the fuck? Also, he's 10.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You can eat bullets when you're 10. Your body doesn't fucking care.
Also, I feel like you could survive off the 2 hot dog diet.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be fine.
That's fun. What, you get a little nitrates in there, some fat. You're going to be, it's chill.
Dude, I pop over to my room, suck a couple dogs down.
Like the competitive speed eaters. Just
What was that thing I said on Discord with all the guys yesterday about Tony? I forgot what it was.
It was like all the hot dogs at
I
once.
started like a normal story, and I was like, yeah, guys, that's the thing is like when we work concessions, you know, everybody knew to keep Tony away from the hot dogs, or you just suck them down whole the whole time.
It's an area of concern. You have to put up one of those toddler gates around the hot dog place. All right. At Orchid Ursine asks, hey, my friend thinks the PS5, this is also a dumb one. My friend thinks the PS5 shouldn't be backwards compatible because that will make the PS4 useless.
What?
What?
Why are you concerned about an old thing that you bought becoming useless when you buy something new?
I'm like, is your friend the CEO of PlayStation?
And they would want it to be useless again too.
Yeah.
So what they're saying is, okay, I have 1 slot for my console. I'm going to have to disconnect my PS4 and connect the PS5, but it can do what the PS4 does. What do I do with this thing now? I was supposed to plug it back in whenever I was going to play something. That's
like,
so stupid. Holy shit.
So your friend is saying, hello, so I, the consumer, would like to get fucked more than I am by big gaming companies.
Yeah, dude, it's like people saying like, oh, you know, the iPhone, we need to take out the phone feature because cordless phones are useless, or cord phones are useless now. It's like, we're moving past that.
It's like, I don't want to be associated with like an old-timey piece of equipment like this.
Backwards compatibility keeps old games alive. It's great.
It's great, and it makes, like, I mean, it just breathes new life into shit. It's like, yeah, what if the PS5 is backwards? Is it backwards compatible?
Yeah, they said it was going to be.
How many generations?
I believe just the PS4, because
That's
the
still
PS3
great.
is like a whole fucking animal of like programming, where that's why I know it was an issue with the PS4.
It was a fucking nightmare, dude.
Yeah, it was a nightmare for all the companies that made games too, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing is, so pretty much what's great is like with the backwards compatibility is I can put my PS4 in a box and all of our current games catalog, digital and physical, we can just keep playing.
Yeah.
And that's like, I know that was normal with the Xbox One, but barely anybody bought the Xbox One. So
Exactly.
it's like, we're actually going to have a generation where the next jump is like, oh yeah, you don't have to get rid of all your old games. You can keep playing them just the same.
This might sound a little ignorant too. Clearly,
Ignorant, you talking about?
Christ. All right, we're back in.
We're back.
I accidentally doxed my whole neighborhood. So, no, I was gonna say this might just sound like simple surface level ignorant business news stuff. But what do you think that Sony or Xbox has ever considered, like, especially in this iteration, because Xbox suffered so much in this last generation? Do you think if like Sony just fully came out and they're like, hey, PS5 backwards compatible on pretty much everything, and like online play is fully free, you don't have to pay anymore, do you think that would be like a full nail in the coffin for Xbox?
No, because I think Sony already has that market where everybody's already willing to pay, so they would just lose out on it. Like Xbox is the one that needs to play catch up, you know, and they have like the PC shit and like Game Pass, where like, I don't know. I don't think paying for online is stopping anybody from either or. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could totally say that. And I forgot too, like, so much of Microsoft's money, like, isn't Xbox very not profitable for Microsoft?
Yeah, well, selling consoles is. All of, I believe all of the companies that make consoles sell the actual physical thing at a loss, so they can get returns in digital sales and Xbox Live and PSN and all that shit.
Okay, I get you. And I know that so much of Microsoft's, like, income is just their regular software division anyway.
Yeah.
So... yeah, I suppose, I mean, it's just probably in Microsoft's best interest to just be like, yeah, I mean, keep the Xbox around whenever, even if it's kind of a loss leader.
Yeah, dude, I don't see the Xbox even winning this one. I'm hoping that Sony doesn't go full PS3 Sony on everything, and I'm hoping the PS5 comes out and is just great. Tony told me something about like one of the heads of PlayStation saying like, yeah, with the new one, again, games are the focus. We're not going to switch to anything else. So it's like, you know, when the Xbox One was announced. So that's good.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Xbox bought up a bunch of developers in the last 2 years. But the thing is, I was telling Tony about this too. Sorry if you guys don't like video games. This is a little boring. We'll move on in a second.
Fuck you.
But is like PlayStation right now has like 5 major exclusive franchises that people like, right? It's like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man,
Last of Us.
And then I'm probably forgetting one, but either way, that's already 4 clear ones that are huge.
Did you say Gears?
Gears is Xbox.
Oh.
But like, so the thing is, like, Xbox has Gears and stuff and Halo, but they're not really major ones anymore, which means with all of the ones they purchased, that would mean that Xbox would, for the first time in like 7 years, have to not only get 1 hit franchise, but 4 just to be on the level of PlayStation, and then 5 to convince people to get an Xbox instead of a PlayStation.
That's
so
nuts.
that's like 5. That means like, do a Spider-Man level game, do a Horizon level game, do an Uncharted, do a God of War, do a Last of Us. And it's like, there's no fucking way they're going to do it.
And the thing is, like, they have kind of comparable, like, specs for their consoles, too, but I
Yeah,
feel
the
like...
new ones especially, I believe.
Dude, for years, I feel like when you think, like, holy shit, cutting-edge gaming, like, this is what games look and feel like, I never really hear Xbox mentioned. It's always, like, PS4, even though it's, like, comparable.
Because the Sony published games, they fucking go crazy with the graphics for it.
Really?
I believe, this could be wrong. Tony told me it was something like having to do with, I think they're called like the ICE team, and it's a team that knows the PlayStation in and out so well that they go to the companies that have Sony exclusive games and like God of War or like Last of Us or something, and they like make sure that it runs perfectly and utilizes the PlayStation the best it possibly can. So it's like, that's why all the PlayStation ones look so good, I think. Or I'm talking out of my friggin' ass.
Wow, more like the Gus and Fart podcast.
Nice. Not asking to end because I'm enjoying myself. What time are we at right now?
We have 5 more minutes left, okay?
Let's do more disagreements.
Start the Jack Bauer bomb timer here, okay, guys? So anyway, here's a good one, too.
Can I just say real quick?
No.
This is a great episode.
Dude, I was thinking it, too.
Yeah, and if you're listening and you weren't thinking it's a great episode, go fuck yourself.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck you.
I hate you. Brad, Barry, I hate you.
There's a reply. That's not a very boy support, boys. Are you? Well, you weren't supporting us.
That's fine. I don't know who Brad Barry is either. Hopefully no one listening has that name, but if you are, fuck you, dude. Kill you with fire. Anyway, at Horror King 123 says, all right, Gus and Eddie, my friend and I were arguing. When eating we're going to have different opinions on this already.
Okay.
When eating a fast food burrito, you have to smother it in delicious sauce. Do you put the sauce on each bite individually, or do you open it up and add in the sauce?
I do each bite individually.
Never mind, we agree. I do that too.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you do it each bite, you get to test. But if you open up the burrito, it's a point of no return.
Yeah.
Also, you're damaging the structural integrity of a burrito. Never open a burrito if you don't have to.
You don't. Yeah, it's fucked, dude.
You just pour it on each one or dip.
You want a little shitty weight loss tip too? This is really bad. If you suck so bad at losing weight but you still want to eat fast food, namely specifically Taco Bell, here's what your boy's been doing, all right? I order the beefy 5-layer burrito. I go no beans. I go no sour cream. And I say add seasoned rice. So that bitch is just rice and beef and the shitty excuse for cheese that they have. I get that. And when it comes, the portions are so small, I rip off probably at least 30 to 40% of that tortilla. Anytime there's no sauce or filling on there, get that shit out of there. I order like 2 of them, it's maybe like 400 calories.
That's the thing. Is with Taco Bell with calories, it really is like kind of the best option for if you want to still eat healthy. When I was like super working out, it was my fast food of choice.
Yeah.
And then some people, you'll say that to and they'll go, okay, but it's not really healthy though. It's like, yeah, but it sort of is if you're just trying to lose weight.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not the healthiest thing for your body. I always hate for people where it's like you have maybe a weight loss goal and they're like, you need to maximize and be eating the most healthy thing you possibly can. It's like, you know who people do that? People that do that fall out of it immediately.
Exactly.
You got to find something that you can manage and bring yourself into it.
It's like everybody loses weight differently, but at the end of the day, what works for most people is a mathematical equations of calories in, you know?
Yeah, and if you're not trying to lose weight and you're trying to get your heart healthier, then definitely eat healthier foods.
Exactly.
But if your goal is to just kind of lose weight, then maybe you have a different diet. I don't know.
That's where I am right now, and as of filming this specific podcast, I have not drank any alcohol except for I shared a bottle of champagne with Sabrina one time, and Eddie and I had a mixed drink last night when we watched The Shining together. I have not drank any alcohol for 1 month straight, and I have kind of cut back on my food, but I've still had an egregious diet, and I've already lost nearly 7 pounds.
There it is.
Boom, baby.
There it is.
In versus out. That's all it be. Also, Eddie and I definitely disagree. I'm sure we already talked about this. I probably use 5 times the Taco Bell sauce than you do every order.
Oh, I just don't use. I don't like Taco Bell sauce. I like hot sauce on things.
Yeah.
For some reason, Taco Bell. My favorite thing is the mix of like the cheese and the sour cream taste, like the queso sour cream, and that taste that I like, the sour cream, the hot sauce kind of intrudes on it.
That's a
the
good
weird thing
point.
is with other nachos, I like hot sauce on it. Just something about Taco Bell. I don't know why.
Huh. I'm honestly at the point where pretty much every bite I'm using a full sauce packet.
Yeah, what was the thing where we joked? That was with Tony too, right? Where you told us that you were using 2 packets per taco, right?
If it's a crunchy taco, I use 3 packets.
I mean, it's what you like, but that's nuts to me.
I'm literally like, for the beefy 5-layer burrito, there's probably like 7 bites in there for me, and I'm honestly using a full packet every bite. It's like, it's okay. It's what we do. It's just what we do. All right, good question here. At Random Mayor. I hope it's a good one. I have not pre-read it. My idiot friend is going out with a group of friends, including his very recent ex, who didn't respect him, and he's very dismissive of my advice to steer clear. He is very much of the mindset of, if it happens, it happens, but also said, I'm right. Please validate me. I'm confused on that.
So we don't know the girl. We don't know the friend at all. But if you continue to give unsolicited advice to your friend and they clearly are not going to follow it, I don't know that insisting constantly is a good idea.
Yeah, especially too, because like, again, we don't know the details, as Eddie said. You could totally be in the right, potentially.
You might be in the right, but you still can't control your friend. Sorry, that's what I think you were saying.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Is like, there comes a point where you need to recognize, oh, well, shoot, they're not going to listen. And I've been in that spot before. If you see friends doing things that you think is not good for them, you try to add advice and stuff. At the end of the day, we don't really know. You can kind of go on gut instincts, but I don't flipping know.
Yeah, there's a certain point where it's like, if they're not listening, you got to just go, okay, they're an adult too. Yeah. But yeah, we can't tell you that. You can't just say she's toxic and then we're giving you the approval of like, yeah, screw her. I don't know any of you.
Go fuck them up, dog. At Seamboat Willie says, my friend calls the swing seat. What the fuck is a swing seat?
Isn't that a political thing? It's a seat. Isn't it like a... the seat of an actual swing in a playground?
Yes, I assume.
Okay.
Let's treat it as that, because he goes, my friend calls the swing seat a chair, and I call it a seat, which is correct.
Okay, that bothers me. If you're calling a swing a chair.
Yeah. Ooh.
Unless, sometimes there's one for like toddlers that are actual chairs. If you're calling the regular the loop that hurts your ass a chair?
No. Dude, it's the rectangle square fucking argument again, okay? A chair is a chair and a seat, but a swing is not a fucking chair, but it is a seat. A seat is anything that you sit down on.
What's the definition of a chair?
Define.
Because it doesn't need like 4 legs, but I think a chair definitely needs legs to it, right?
Yeah, never have I ever thought I'd be Googling define chair. Chair, a separate seat for one person, typically with a back and 4 legs.
So that's typically, but I guess definition-wise, you could say it's a chair. Because it's a... Fuck. That's the thing, though, is definition, maybe not. But we're talking about normal cultural shit.
Yeah.
It is not a chair.
It's a seat. But, to be fair, let's go define seat. Seat is a thing made or used for sitting on, such as a chair or stool.
So, again, we don't really have a... I mean, we already knew it was a seat.
Yeah.
But I would say regular, normal conversation, your friend is wrong.
Yeah, let's definitely end their lives. If we need to do that, that's totally fine.
If you need us to kill your friend, then we'll do it.
We'll do that. When would you like us to do that?
We're waiting, so just answer.
You can just send us. You leave the comment down below.
Say it out loud, and I'll answer like it's Dora the Explorer. So you just we'll leave a pause.
Sure, yeah.
I'm not free that day.
Do something for the Spanish-speaking audience.
I don't know how to... You speak in Spanish, and I'll mouth it.
No free that day.
But that's not Spanish.
I'm panicking, dude. I don't know.